my God, it's me!
Oh God, are they gonna add another layer?
I expect when I ask for a freaking bro fit.
Now this is the kind of real enthusiasm when I ask for a bro fit! Just kidding! You broke your screen for nothing, bitch!
How are we doing, guys? So just before we get started, I'd just like to say, if you're new to the channel, if you're returning to the channel, maybe you only ever watch these videos on Facebook when they're shared, whatever, could you please just take a minute to click the subscribe button, and if you really enjoy the content, click the little bell icon and leave the video a like. It would be a massive, massive help if you could subscribe, share the content, anything you can do to help this little channel grow. I'm sure you can imagine, as a smaller YouTuber, you do kind of feel lost in a sea of tiny YouTubers, and anything you guys can do as my audience to boost that would be so appreciated. There's links down in the description as well to my Twitter, my Instagram, the socials that I'm using for this channel, so please connect with me there. Join the Discord. There's a link to the Discord server. The community on there is growing every day. It is so much fun, and the people on there are just awesome. So let's get into the actual video intro. Alright guys, how we doing? So this video started yesterday and started off as any normal deep web video. I think I had 8 or 9 sites to look at. Started filming and getting through them all, and then what we came across was the site that I'm going to make this entire video about. Like, I think it's fine to touch on certain things, and I think a lot of you enjoy seeing like the hitman sites and the drug sites and all the rest of it, and the sites that were meant to be in this episode I will show again. It's just I think we're going to try something different, and we're going to focus this entire episode just on a single site. You'll see why when we get into the video. And at about 1 o'clock last night I decided that during the editing process we were going to give this one site the time that I feel we need to give it, and we're going to try something a little bit different that you'll find out towards the end of the video. So yeah, sit back and enjoy this, guys. This is Deep Web Series 2019 Episode 3. Alright, so we found this Tor chat site, and you know, at first glance it doesn't look too dodgy, and it's not until you start looking in a little bit further that you realize it's literally a huge group of pedophiles, all information sharing. 20 male looking to chat with other pedos. My dream is to start a family with a like-minded woman in everything except hardcore scat. Everything else is fair game though. Especially love piss, feet, RP, incest, etc. My favorite kids are preteen girls starting puberty, but can go for boys or girls 2+. Like, what is wrong with these people? Man 54 looking for women with girls, possible meeting, professor in sexology. I will do a gentle learning to your babies to access little attention. Wow. Wicker Me. Wow. Wicker is an app, for anybody that doesn't know. It's another communications app that's good for encrypted conversations. So that's why there'll be these freaking will be using that. Kinky Daddy. Wow. What is this? Mum for kid rapists. I have 3 kids. Loving. Get high and drunk out of my mind. Helping them get raped and abused. "21 thick hung pedo into hard hurt and spank. Have a couple of younger cousins around sometimes looking for fun both on and offline." It's crazy. Oh my god. There's so many pages of it. I've just realized there's like 20 pages of this. It even says at the side here as well, girls, boys, the age groups that they're interested in. Let's talk about some little ones. Fuck. Living with husband and stepdaughter, experience both current and child performance in CC. Curious Sue. Hey, this is Sue. I found some encrypted files on my son's laptop and I wanted to find out what's in them. Can anyone help me with that? He's got a file of hints, but I can't figure out the passwords. This place is in his browser history, so I thought maybe someone here would know about this stuff. Please help. Damn. I'm thinking your son's a pedo, and yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, whoa, anyone interested in rent of kids are taught? Whoa. This is what I mean. I mean, for me, the whole information sharing between pedophiles and the deep web is the scariest thing. The conversations that go on between them, the tips that they share with each other, the information sharing is something that I feel we need to really just squash. This whole stick them in a dark place and forget about them just breeds this toxic sort of interaction. It's horrible. Whoa. My name is Rachel. I'm looking for someone to rape or snuff me. Can do anything you want, no limits, as long as it isn't too long, because I do want to die. Only serious men respond, please. Age doesn't matter. I live in the US. Wow. See, it makes you wonder about these unsolved mysteries where people are found dead in their apartment but there's no break-in and nobody can figure it out. I wonder how many of these were people who wanted to die and just posted an ad somewhere for somebody to come and kill them and set the whole thing up and were quite happy to go through with it. I mean, I know that sounds mental, but I mean, really, is it that far-fetched? Hey, I'm a bi guy in my 20s from the Netherlands. I'm looking for people that can help me with real-time experiences with kids or women. Or women that wants to start a family with me. Don't bother to add me if you can't get me kids for real sex or aren't willing to start a family with me as a woman. I can travel for real-time sex with kids, willing to pay for real-time sex. Wow. Jesus Christ. So hit me up on Talks. Wow. I mean, this is just one of these really disturbing sites. And like I say, for me, the literature you find in these places and the way that people word things is just so... You find yourself taking a step back from it because it's just so out with the norm. You know, normal people don't talk about this sort of thing. Normal people aren't interested in this sort of thing. So it's crazy. And all these posts are from this year, I might add. I'm a 21 lone male pedo looking for mum or dad who like hardcore with little boys and girls to cam sex and chat. This is nuts, man. I mean, that right there, this guy right here, this is like Peter Scully's audience demographic right here. I honestly feel like since the last time I was messing about in the deep web, this has just gotten worse and more widespread and become more of an issue. I mean, it really has. What the fuck? I'm looking for a girl around 8 to 12, 3-hole sex and piss games, bondage, enema. No crypto payment, cash only. My fantasy is to find a dad let me flash my cock to her little and curious... Oh, okay. No sex, or else just flashing my hard. In front of us here. This guy just wants to flash his dick at some little girl just to see a reaction. DM if you want to snuff me. And I mean, for those of you who don't know what that means, snuff is obviously to kill someone on camera. I mean, I've seen some crazy requests from people on the deep web, but this This is a highly active site. It's got an abundance of requests. I mean, this one here is especially disturbing. This was from this year as well, the 4th of the 3rd. I pay any man who can get a homeless child, refugee, or buy a girl from a very poor family and deliver her in my country in Europe. You find the girl, bring her to your place, send a few photos of her clothed in nudes, receive some money, you send some more photos of her naked, live stream her on a webcam. I send the money for your trip to bring her to my country. You deliver her to me. The rest of the money will be where you were told to drop her off, and you leave. We never meet. Contact me if you're serious. I don't trade photos or videos or anything like that. Slaves at secmail.pro. Wow. Don't really know what to say about that. Jesus. Female slave BDM sorry for dulcet, long pig, gore, snuff, hard BDSM. Long pig, man, that is cannibal stuff. Looking to chat with single mothers, pedo mums, about their experiences and to possibly meet for real. Pedo mums, man, this is something that you'll see a little bit more of in the pedo documentary that I'm doing, because it is mainly men that have the light shined on them on this, and there is a widespread group of pedo mums. It's freaking nuts. Wow. I speak Russian, I have 2 sons, I like newborn sex. Incest, BDSM, rape, no limits, no morals. Wow. Like, am I beginning to feel like there's this group of pedophiles online looking to start... Okay, so basically, in short, what we're looking at here is people who are trying to start families with other pedos, and I'm assuming, right, that the reason why we keep seeing things like would love to breed a family or looking for women to have kids with is so that they can start the kid or using the kid as a commodity throughout the pedophile community. Asian girls offer one marriage offer with Asian girl 26-year-old and daughter 5-year-old. If you want to marry the Asian mum 26 with daughter 5 and have both of them as girlfriends, it can be arranged. Fixed price 35,000 euros. First serious person will get it. Offer 2, meeting with girls aged 4 to 12 in Asia. Offer 3, camera meeting with 11-year-old girl in EU. Asian girl 11-year-old available within EU meetings. Also do cam. 250 euros for normal sex. Damn. I mean, this is crazy. Oh man, this strikes me as being just super legit. Like, the Philippines is just so screwed up for this kind of stuff. Young, good-looking male, 24, looking for pedo families, single parents or groups to become part of. Oh, man. See as well, I mean, you see common terms like there's no limits and whatnot, and it just makes me have flashbacks back to Peter Scully and No Limits Fund, which was obviously the name of his production company for his international pedophile group. Daisy's Destruction, Daffy Love, all those lovely, lovely things. What in the frick? Aussie dad with 9-year-old daughter looking to meet pedo mums in Australia. She's old enough to have some nice pussy hair now. Message to chat. Like, what the frick? Like, honestly, like, listen, I mean, this sounds what is this woman doing on here? Recently divorced 38-year-old woman from the US, hoping to meet some nice kinky men to help me expand my horizons sexually. Why are you on the deep web on a frickin', like, deep web chat room like this? It's crazy. I spent with a man who never want after almost a decade, spent a man with not wanting to experiment anything. I'm looking for some serious and hopefully a relationship somewhere down the line. And if you're just looking for a quick RP or someone to send you dirty pictures of their... Wow. Oh, man. It's just so fucked up to think of pedophile families. So this chick has a fetish for being blackmailed, wants somebody to basically take all her information and start blackmailing her for her particular kink. Oh my god, has he put his number on here? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's put his Gmail on here. Oh my god, right, we're copying all this. You're coming with me, buddy. I need help blackmailing my sister into f***ing me. I know she's cheated on her boyfriend. Need help to cover all angles? Message me, please. Like, what is going on? This Kinder Chocolate guy, I mean, he has really been posting. Yeah, we're starting to repeat a lot of these posts. Alright, so that's where we got to last night. The rest of it is really just me sitting in stunned silence looking through the posts. So rather than just add more of me sitting in silence and you guys having to read this, I thought what I might do is do a little bit of investigation into what Tox is. I did that last night. It's a peer-to-peer, highly encrypted messenger platform that allows... Actually, I tell you what, let's just take a look at the website and you can see for yourself. Alright, so this is the Tox main website, and you'll have seen on that forum a lot of the requests as they were being posted had a Tox ID beside it, and that's why I decided to go on and do a bit of research into what Tox is. Now, Tox is one of these things that has been invented for a really good reason, but has once again been hijacked by a group or an organisation that isn't necessarily using it for the good of mankind, as I'm sure a lot of these things are developed for. So just to give you a little bit more insight, here is what they say about Tox. Tox began a few years ago in the wake of Edward Snowden's leaks regarding NSA spying activity. The idea was to create an instant messaging platform that can run without requiring the use of central servers. The system would be distributed peer-to-peer, end-to-end encrypted with no way to disable any of the encryption features. At the same time, the application would be easily usable by a layperson with no practical knowledge of cryptography or distributed systems. I'll leave that up on the screen for a minute, but to me, you know, you can really see how a bit of software like this in the wrong hands can be terrible. But you know, I completely believe in the freedom of open source software and the good of mankind. So you know, these things need to happen, these bits of software need to be developed. It's just sad that they get hijacked. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this. I'm going to install it. And yesterday I put out a little announcement on the Discord from a serious point of view, asking the community if you could ask a child molester or a pedophile one serious question, what would your question be? So I've compiled a lot of the answers and a lot of my own questions, and I figured why don't we contact some of these pedophiles and see what they have to say for themselves. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Tox installed. You can see that we're ready to go. So I'm just going to pop in my password, like so, and this should open up the software for us. So what you can see is that what we're going to do is that Tox ID that we've seen on that site, this is where we're going to enter in our Tox ID for the person that we're going to talk to. This is where we're going to put in our message, and I have a list of questions, as I said, and a little message here. I'm not going to show you this to you guys just now. We're going to wait until the next episode to see if anybody has responded to this, and we'll go through the questions and what's been said then. And there's a good reason for that as well, and I'll wait to explain that at a later time. But okay, so that is the software. Let's jump back on Tor and see who it is exactly we're going to mail, and just get cracking on this. Alright guys, so we're back. I just realized how terrible my eyes look. Like, I look completely shattered. But I'm fine. Powering on. Alright, so just wanted to make something else clear as well. Look, you can see here that, I swear to God, I about went to point at the camera. And obviously, at the screen, sorry, and you're not here to look at it, so. Yeah, so this is all from today. This is the 12th of the 3rd. So we've got 12th of the 3rd, 12th of the 3rd, 12th. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. But here we've also got a warning up here. Oh, come on. Attention. Attention. Young female is a fed asking for a location. Be careful. Whoa. Okay, so as you can see, if we go over here, this is their Tox ID that we would then pop into here, if you see what I mean. So, alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright guys, so we have our list together of who I'm going to mail. Now, I've purposely selected ones that I feel are individuals. I've not selected anyone who appears to be an international group, cartel, gang, any sort of organized unit, because, you know, this is the deep web, and, you know, I don't want to poke the bear too hard just yet. Alright guys, so we're good to go. We are good to go. We're going to get these IDs punched in here, and we're going to get these mails sent off. Alright, so we're done. We've got our mails sent. Let's see if any of these individuals have got the balls to get back to us and see what they have to say. We'll go through the questions and any responses that we get on the next episode, and yeah, let's just cut back to the main camera view, you know. Alright guys, so like I say, we're going to keep an eye on the Tox software. I mean, I say hopefully. Hopefully we can make some contact with some of these individuals from the deep web. Now, I need to make something very clear to everybody. I am in no way sympathizing, I am no way taking the side or giving a platform to these individuals. This is completely from a journalistic point of view, where I personally feel every interaction that I've seen with a paedophile, a sex offender, has always been through news or through documentaries where they have been caught, they've been sentenced, and I often feel like they're trying to portray a sense of guilt most of the time, especially if they're freed, especially if they've done their time. They try and portray a sense of guilt, and what I would like is to see an interaction where there's no portray of guilt, there is no arrest or time served. It's a completely unfiltered and real look into an individual like this's mind. And you'll notice that I'm trying to use the word individual instead of, say, sick right? Because I'm trying to take a much more journalistic stance, if you will, from this point moving forward, especially in this series. It would be very interesting to see if any of them got back to me, and if they do, who else can we contact off the deep web? What other sites use this Tox, and what other individuals are there that we can peer inside the mind of? Let me know how you feel about this, because for me it's weird. I wouldn't want to do a personal interview. I wouldn't want to sit in a room with anyone like this. I don't even think I'd want to talk. I don't think I'd even really feel comfortable talking, but certainly in a text form where I'm literally sending out a message, making contact, and then forwarding on a bunch of questions to be answered. I feel like that is in my comfort zone right now. So please guys, let me know what you think down below, and as I said before, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like. If you enjoy my content, leave a comment, and where you can, please share some of it. Help my little channel grow. Come and join the Discord. It's all gravy. We have a lot of fun on there. Again, I'm trying to wind down on a sort of positive, high beat, happy note here, because it is, I keep having moments where I'm like, I just messaged a whole bunch of sex offenders off the dark web. So, all good. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. From me, Ron Swanson, as always guys, be safe out there.